कि अपनी बात अगर हम सामने वाले को एक्सप्लेन कर रहे हैं तो उसे पता चलना चाहिए कि हम किस बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। तो उस ये सारी चीजें सीखी हैं, बस दैट्स ऑल।
हाँ ओके, थैंक यू सो मच सवेरा। कोई और बता सकता है? क्लास में काफी अच्छी पार्टिसिपेशन थी। जी मोहम्मद सकते हैं। मैम ज्वाइन कर रही है, जैसे मैम ज्वाइन कर लेंगे हम क्लास स्टार्ट कर लेंगे।
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Can you guys hear me?
वालेकुम सलाम जी मैम।
All right. Just give me a moment to process everything. All right. Okay. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are doing fine and well. And let's start our session with positive vibes. Okay. So everyone, I hope I'm visible to you all.
Salam.
And
Walaikum salam. Yes, ma'am, you are visible, and yes, Alhamdulillah, we are doing well and hoping the same for you.
oh,
And
thank you so much, Mr. Hamza. Now I can remember your voice. Thank you so much for giving me such greetings. Okay, class, though we are on short time, and today is our, sadly, it's our last class, fortunately and unfortunately at the same time. Um, and I hope that all of you had a great time with me. So let's get with our class. And today we are going to do, and as you can see, it's raining. So I was having so many troubles with the internet as well as the light and everything. Okay, let's get started with our last class, that is listening plus writing skills. First, we did discuss listening skills, that what are listening skills and how to do them and this and that, right? Today we are going to listen to an audio and we are going to do some filling the blanks, as well as we are going to try to see that who has the keen listening skills and how to improve them if one is lacking in that case. So without any further wait, I would request the dear host to please share the audio so we can get let's get started with that.
ओके मैम, गिव मी सेकंड, मैं शेयर करता हूँ स्क्रीन।
Sure, why not? At that time, I want to ask you, how's your day, everyone? How's everything going on? Are you completing your task? Are you having any improvements that you can see? Or is there anything that you want to ask? I'm up for questions.
well, ma'am, as long as the improvement is concerned, so yes, Alhamdulillah, we have improved uh, in various dimensions. But yes, there would always be an improvement area, and I would not say fortunately, because we had really short time. 5 days are not really enough. So yes, we do have many questions, but we are short of time, so we would not be taking your time. So
Oh,
let's
thank
move.
you, thank you. All right, let's get started. Host, you can start the audio.
Giving a presentation on spiral path designs known as labyrinths. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40.
Okay, you can just skip the audio. आप थोड़ा सा आगे चले जाएं. No, I'm asking that थोड़ा सा आगे चले जाएं ताकि they can start the audio, real audio.
Now, symbols have been found in regions as diverse as modern-day Turkey, Ireland, Greece, and India. There are various designs of labyrinth, but what they all have in common is a winding spiral path which leads to a central area. There is one starting point at the entrance, and the goal is to reach the central area. Finding your way through a labyrinth involves many twists and turns, but it's not possible to get lost, as there is only one single path. In modern times, the word labyrinth has taken on a different meaning, and is often used as a synonym for a maze. A maze is quite different, as it is a kind of puzzle with an intricate network of paths. Mazes became fashionable in the 15th and 16th centuries in Europe, and can still be found in the gardens of great houses and palaces. The paths are usually surrounded by thick, high hedges, so that it's not possible to see over them. Entering a maze usually involves getting lost a few times before using logic to work out the pattern and find your way to the center, and then out again. There are lots of dead ends and paths which lead you back to where you started. The word maze is believed to come from a Scandinavian word for a state of confusion. This is where the word amazing comes from. Labyrinths, on the other hand, have a very different function. Although people now often refer to things they find complicated as labyrinths, this is not how they were seen in the past. The winding spiral of the labyrinth has been used for centuries as a metaphor for life's journey. It served as a spiritual reminder that there is purpose and meaning to our lives, and helped to give people a sense of direction. Labyrinths are thought to encourage a feeling of calm, and have been used as a meditation and prayer tool in many cultures over many centuries. The earliest examples of the labyrinth spiral pattern have been found carved into stone, from Sardinia to Scandinavia, from Arizona to India to Africa. In Europe, these spiral carvings date from the late Bronze Age. The Native American Pima tribe wove baskets with a circular labyrinth design that depicted their own cosmology. In ancient Greece, the labyrinth spiral was used on coins around 4,000 years ago. Labyrinths made of mosaics were commonly found in bathhouses, villas, and tombs throughout the Roman Empire. In northern Europe, there were actual physical labyrinths designed for walking on. These were cut into the turf or grass, usually in a circular pattern. The origin of these walking labyrinths remains unclear, but they were probably used for fertility rites, which may date back thousands of years. 11 examples of turf labyrinths survive today, including the largest one at Saffron Walden, England, which used to have a large tree in the middle of it. More recently, labyrinths have experienced something of a revival. Some believe that walking a labyrinth promotes healing and mindfulness, and there are those who believe in its emotional and physical benefits, which include slower breathing and a restored sense of balance and perspective. This idea has become so popular that labyrinths have been laid into the floors of spas, wellness centers, and even prisons in recent years. A pamphlet at Colorado Children's Hospital informs patients that walking a labyrinth can often calm people in the midst of a crisis. And apparently, it's not only patients who benefit. Many visitors find walking a labyrinth less stressful than sitting in a corridor or waiting room. Some doctors even walk the labyrinth during their breaks. In some hospitals, patients who can't walk can have a paper finger labyrinth brought to their bed. The science behind the theory is a little sketchy, but there are dozens of small-scale studies which support claims about the benefits of labyrinths. For example, one study found that walking a labyrinth provided short-term calming, relaxation and relief from anxiety for Alzheimer's patients. So what is it about labyrinths that makes their appeal so universal?
All right, that was the audio. I think so it was quite straightforward, but let's talk about it. Okay, anyone, what did you understand about labyrinths and what was in the audio? Now, this is a test or scale or a spectrum that I can put you guys on to understand that what is the level of your listening skills. So what was the audio about? Can anyone tell me that? Anyone? About labyrinths? Yes, what are labyrinths? What are they talking about? Yes, they were talking about mazes, but they were talking about how different are labyrinths from mazes. So can you differentiate what is a labyrinth and what is a maze? Anyone? Okay. I will see if any participants. Okay.
Ma'am, let me share my views regarding maze, and then followed by me, someone uh, may go for the labyrinth. Well, the maze is basically it is derived from the Scandinavian origin, which basically confusion. So basically, it's a kind of riddle, kind of puzzle. You don't know where from where you start, and you just move around, and you try to find your way, and then you stuck up, then you try again. So basically it's kind of puzzle you need to solve, and you need to use your creative and analytical and problem solving skills. So basically, yes, that's how a maze is all about.
Right. Let me share what this audio is about, and we are going to listen to this audio again, and we are going to do some questions, and of course, I will help you out with that. Labyrinths are usually is a path. Yes, you are correct. Labyrinth is usually a single path. It's like in mazes, you have different routes that you will take, and some of those routes will lead to dead end. Only one route in maze is correct, but in labyrinths, there is only one route, so you cannot get lost. And labyrinths are not stressful. Of course, you crack that thing out. That yes, labyrinths are not stressful. They're just twists and turns, and they are leading to one path. And yes, they are just a bunch of different swirly bent area. A path is stretched over a swirly bent area, and then you will reach to the end of that area. And labyrinths are usually used by doctors as well as many professional people to help them out and help those anxiety and stressful thoughts, anxious stressful thoughts. So labyrinths are very helpful in medical procedures as well as the doctors use them and everything. And of course, Tanya, labyrinth has only one path, but maze have different paths. And that was a simple audio about. Now, the audio was also talking about how different people use labyrinths for meditation, for prayers. There are other examples that mazes are confused with labyrinths. And similarly, those people who are able to pick most of it out have good listening skills, while those who are not able to crack this thing out are lacking in these listening skills. First, I will explain how you can improve your listening skills. In listening skills, you are focusing on not on the overall meaning, but also what is making sense and everything. Though you do not need to remember each and every word, you need to remember most of the vocabulary used in it. And just like there are some people who always remembers others people's sayings and quotes. अक्सर कहते हैं कि the girls are good at this, right? The girls are easily able to remember what anyone has said, so they have good listening skills. कहते हैं लड़कियों के पास listening skills अच्छी नहीं थी, but that is the complete opposite. Contrary to popular thought, girls have good listening skills because they remember whatever another person said. Now, I'm sharing, just give me 1 minute. I'm sharing the questions that you have to do. First, let's try to do them without listening to the audio, and let's do them after listening to the audio. And I'm sharing it in the group. Okay, these are the questions that we have to do and we have to crack. They're in front of me, so wait, what's wrong with this? Okay. So first, mazes are type of dash. What are the type of? Can anyone tell me that? Is my mic on? Yes. Mazes are type of dash. What was the word used for the mazes? What are they?
Puzzles.
Yes, mazes are type of puzzles. You are correct. Okay, good. So far, so good. Let's move towards the next one. Dash is needed to navigate through a maze. What is needed to navigate through the maze?
Dead
Dash is,
end.
can you repeat what, Mr. Hamza?
Dead end.
No. Like there is a word used for that dash is needed. Like we need something if we want to like complete the way of the maze. If we want to complete a maze successfully, we need dash. So what is that? Yes, I agree. Some boys are also good at listening skills. It's not completely
Logic.
to the what?
Logic.
Yes, logic is needed to navigate through the maze. You are correct. The word maze is driven from a word or a feeling of
Confusion.
excellent confusion. Labyrinths represent a journey through life. They have frequently been used in dash and prayers.
In ancient times.
No, dash and prayers. I have also used this word.
Meditation.
Meditation. Actually, let's
Meditation.
ask who's the girl who's telling the answers? I want to clap for her. Can you tell me your name?
Tanya Devi.
Tanya, good job. You're doing good. Okay, look, girls are very keen in this. Okay, early examples of labyrinth spirals, ancient carvings on dash have been found across the many cultures. Carvings on what? Yes, stones. You are correct. Good job, both of you. Ancient carvings on stones. The Pima, a Native American tribe, wove the symbol on baskets. Ancient Greece used the symbol on yes. Any guesses? Yes, coins. Good. They have used in coins. So those who are doing good at it, it means that they are good in listings. Okay, walking labyrinths. A large surviving example of turf labyrinths once had a big dash at the center. Big what? What was at the center of the labyrinth? No, not a circle. Yes, a big tree. You are correct. Okay, labyrinths nowadays believed to have a beneficial impact on mental and physical health. Walking a maze can reduce a person's dash rate. Give me 1 minute. Not heart rate, yeah, helpful of breathing. So it's breathing rate. But good guess, Mr. Talha. Keep the guesses coming. Okay, patient who can't walk can use finger labyrinth made from dash. Now you can guess the answer from here. Made of what? Yes, Alishba and Tanya, good. Paper. Yes, you're correct. Now, last question. Researchers has shown that Alzheimer's suffers experience less dash. Less what? Anxiety. Good job. Now, it means that you guys are very good in listening skills, that you are able to crack such good topic. It was not an easy topic. I would not say it was a child's play or a piece of cake, but it was a good one, and you guys were able to crack it. Now, those who were significantly suffering in listening skills, I would say that extend your duration of listening English. What we guys do, that we don't listen to English a lot of our times, and we usually spend less time listening to English and speaking English day to day. The more you are exposed to the exposure of English, the more good you become in listening English. Though I would excuse myself, just give me 1 minute. All right, sorry for the disruption. So you guys need to have a long-term exposure of listening skills. Now, how you can do that? I would not say songs, but I would say that listen to a podcast. It's very one of the good examples. But don't listen to the podcasts that are originally not about the natives. Try to listen to the native English speakers. The TED Talks are good. Again, I would recommend movies. Again and again, I would recommend movies. I have assigned you an assignment of Madagascar. It was a great movie. So try to listen to English. Even though if you're not listening to British one, try to listen to an American ones. Yeah, again, songs I would not recommend though, because most of the songs are like they're lacking vocabulary and are overall not good ones.
Ma'am, documentaries, features, films like.
Audio sounds very difficult as compared to the videos. Could you elaborate on that question so I can help you out with that, Mr. Talha? Okay, yes, though we do look, because I have to make you understand that when I am, look, maybe I'm advertising this company, right? I have this bottle and I'm advertising this company. So I will not limit myself to only English speakers. I will try to make such an ad and I will dilute my accent as well as my pronunciation and vocabulary words to make my audience range bigger, right? So that's why they use much simpler English while they're making videos. But if you listen to their day-to-day live podcast or their day-to-day conversation, it's completely different from what you usually hear. All right, everyone, let's move towards the writing skills. Now, writing skills are those skills that you need to have or attain or require when you're writing a professional or academic writing. Not professional, but I would say academic writing. Now, what is an academic writing? Anyone can tell me what is an academic writing?
Ma'am, that's related to formal education.
Okay, yes, they're related to educational backgrounds. Yes, anyone else? Academic writing. We do use this word academic quite a lot. Yes.
Articles, research papers, essays,
Anyone
and all
else?
that.
Yeah. Yes, you are correct. Related to academia and education. Academic writing usually contains of those things that you need to write in your that are related to your education, right? Research proposals, thesis, all of these are in your academic writings. Now, if again in such a short time period, again I can see the time here. So the short time period, I cannot teach you how to write a research paper, a proposal, or a thesis. That is very difficult to do. Though I can teach you the shorter examples, that is report writing, email writing, and essay writing. Though you would be like, ma'am, we already know that. No. In essay writing, what do you guys do that, like, till I guess second year, you guys are memorizing your essays. Even in your university level, you try to memorize all the information that you have. In adult life, whatever you are writing, you are not, it's it's plagiarized if you are saying that I have memorized this thing. It's plagiarism. And now you guys are in universities are using your AI models or ChatGPT again, or friendly dandy ChatGPT, as well as DeepSeek and other softwares to help you write your essays. I also teach IELTS, in which that I teach my students how to write an essay under 40 minutes. That is both professional. I have also taught CSS students how to write an essay in shorter time periods, and it should have good outcomes. Now, in essay writing in adult, if you're not given a topic, ये हमारे पास सबसे पहली information है. In adult life, wait, can you guys hear me? Hello.
Yes, ma'am, you
Okay,
are
then
audible.
it's good. Okay, then it's good. Okay, in adult life, the essay are usually a statement, and then we have a question. I will type an essay topic that I usually teach my students, and I also would need your help to help me with that. Crime rates among teenagers are increasing day by day around the world. That's the statement, and then we have by day. And the question is, what are the causes, and state the solution. Okay, this is the essay topic that we are going to learn how to write this. In adult life, you don't have an essay topic like write an essay on this or write an essay on my favorite book. It's not like that, not like Qaid-e-Azam or any other things. It usually are talking about globalized issues or something that is really need to be discussed. Though AI models, children's youth work are usually the topic of today's essay in CSS, PMS, as well as many other interviews that you need to have, or many other tests, psychological tests as well. Teenagers are not increasing globally. Crime rates among teenagers are increasing day by day around the world. What are the causes and state the solutions? Now, this statement, what does this statement mean? First, let's analyze the statement. We are given a statement, and then we are given questions. And we have to write an essay of, average essays of 250 to 300 words. Now, first, whenever you're starting your essay, the hardest part is to how to start an essay, right? So for that, I have made an instruction that people were, that first statement should be a hook statement, first statement should be a history or a background. No. In essay, again, I'm giving headings, but in essay, you are not allowed to give headings. So I hope that's clear to everyone. Introduction part. Sure. I'm saying in last 20 seconds. Okay. Everyone, I want to pin up my statement. Wait.
Ma'am, I guess there is triple E rule as well for the essays.
Who's Mr. Hamza? Yes, there is. But I want to teach you the most easiest way to get good marks in the most shortest time. So though it is unfortunate that we don't have enough time, so I can teach you everything in quite big detail, that's why I would be rushing you guys, but I hope you can understand that. All right. Crime rates among teenagers are increasing day by day around the world. In your professional life, when you're writing reports, when you're writing essays in your MS, PhD, MPhil, or as well as you're going for CSS, PMS, or you're writing a major report or something, if you're going to write in an essay form, you're always given a statement, right? And then you're given questions. Usually people, what they do, they write a hook statement. I try to tell my students, try to avoid that. If like you right, I need you to understand that I cannot teach you a lot in shorter time, so I will teach you the easiest way. And the easiest way is to first rephrase. Wait, let me rephrase the statement. What is the statement? Statement is crime rates among teenagers are increasing day by day. First, you need to understand the statement. They're talking about teenagers, means the youngsters, the youth, and the crime rates means the illegal activities or criminal activities or violent or illegal acts that are increasing among the youth group. And it's not in just one country, it's affecting the whole world. So first you have to rephrase the statement. So can anyone tell me the synonym of crimes? Anyone? What is a synonym of crimes? Illegal acts, yes. So I will say across the globe, and remember, do not repeat the vocabulary words, offenses, but you have to find, yes, they are, but you have to find the most, closest synonym. Across the globe, I will say misdeeds. No, you have to select. You have to be very keen about what words you are selecting. So I guess illegal acts are a good word. I'm saying across the globe, illegal acts among. Can anyone tell me any synonym of teenagers? Youth, right? I will take that. Illegal acts among adolescents, yes, ठीक है. Youth are increasing. Any synonym of increasing? Increasing, sorry.
Raising.
Rising, yes. Enhancing. I will take rising. Oh, did I just send the statement? Did I do that? Where did the statement go? Rising. Okay. Every day to day. Can you say name of day to day?
Every now and often.
Every day. Yes, every now and often. Every day. This is the first thing I will do. I will rephrase the statement. That is the start of my essay in the easiest way. Across the globe, illegal activities among youth are rising every day. After rephrasing your statement, in introduction paragraph, you have to write a thesis. Thesis is usually the reason. In the question, they have asked you the causes, right? So you will, first in rough work, you will write what are the causes. So what do you think are the causes of such increase in illegal acts among youth? Anyone?
The way they fabricate and they portray such crimes in the movies by uh, um, giving kind of the adventurous kind of thing. This is one of the
Yes,
reasons.
excellent. I will, again, Tanya, excellently written. Again, Mr. Hamza, excellently spoken. Yes, and I'm going to take Tanya's causes. And the Tanya has said that, no, teenager, look, let me explain. Youth is of age 14 to 24, though they are not fully teenagers, right? 24 is not youth, but we can use as a close synonym, right? We can use it. Though youngsters would be most appropriate one, but you can use. Again, I'm not going to get in that debate, but yes, you are correct, Mr. Abdul Wadud. Youth is more closely, not unemployment, Mr. Talha. Teenagers are unemployed. Like teenagers are unemployed, and if they are working, that would be child labor. Okay, so first we have some amazing causes. So causes that I really like is normalization of violent and inappropriate behavior on social media. So first I
And
have
ma'am,
rephrased the statement.
drug addiction is also one of the cause when they do not have the finance to arrange drugs and all that, so they usually find it shortcuts to
Yes,
finance
you are
themselves
correct.
for drugs and
Yes,
those,
you are correct.
the party kind of things.
You are correct. You can write this as a cause as well. And writing this cause in a statement form is called your thesis. So this is occurring due to normalization and violent behavior or on social media in every nation. Right. So I just did what? First, I rephrased my statement. Then I took my causes that was asked in my question, and I wrote a statement on it. Okay. So can anyone tell me solutions? What are the solutions for this? Now, can anyone tell me the solution of my cause? Like, how can I avoid it? It should be related to the cause. Anyone? Solutions. Awareness. Okay.
To start the
Anything else?
awareness campaigns for both the youngsters and for their parents as well, so they can keep an eye and they can um, guide them and like that.
All right. Strict punishments. Do you think so? The strict punishments would fix that? I don't think so. I think many of the youngsters are rebellious. But I do think awareness plays a big role. So I will take that answer and I will side. However, and however is my cohesive device. However, some people call it conjunctions. These are just different names. Okay, however, this, however, these, uh, however, this can be reduced by spreading however, this can be reduced by educating and spreading awareness. Yeah, normalization of good. Or I can, if I want to become like, if I want to have, you know, good bands, or if I want to increase my band ratio, I would remove the spreading word and I would say making, this can be reduced by making education and awareness a new norm. By making, I will write it. By making education and awareness a new norm. So this is how you will write an introduction. I will just gather all the key points again for you guys. This is how you write your introduction paragraph. If you want to easily write an essay under 30 minutes. Again, I'm saying easy way, the most easy way I'm teaching you. It cannot get more easier than this. So I hope you can understand and are straightforward with me. Let me just give you a minute. Okay. Yes, facts and figures keep it easy. Across the globe, illegal activities among youth are rising every day. This is occurring due to the normalization of violent and inappropriate behavior on social media in every nation. However, and that should be capital, this can be reduced by educating and spreading awareness among youth or in the whole world. You can add as many words as you want to, but this is the easiest template. First, what we did, we rephrased the statement, then we write the thesis. Thesis is what? We just took the causes and explained it as sentence. Theses are called reason statements. So we already gave them a reason. What is the reason? The normalization of violent behavior. And then we wrote our outline. Outline was what? The solutions. We wrote the outline in a solution form. This is the easiest it can get. Now we are going to move towards the body paragraph. Body paragraph will always start with a cohesive device. Can anyone tell me what cohesive device should be used in a body paragraph 1? Yes, what cohesive device? Can anyone tell me? Okay. No, start with is the best. No, not in my point or in my view. Don't go towards that. If they're not asking for your opinion and that your views, do not include that in your essay. That is something that you should know. For the body paragraph 1, you can write to commence with, to begin with, to start with, to initiate with, initially, first and foremost. All these cohesive devices are in your it should be your body paragraph 1. So your body paragraph 1 should start with your cohesive device. I will use CD word for that, and then you should write your topic sentence. You should start with your topic sentence. So your I used to commence with as my cohesive device. Commence with, and the topic sentence I will take, because I have taken the normalization of violent behavior on social media. So I will just rephrase that statement, and I will write that. Can anyone help me write topic sentence? Just rephrase the thesis. Can anyone do that? Let's wait for your reply. I will write the statement again. Wait. What you have to do, you have to rephrase the statement. No, this is not the rephrased of the statement. I'm sending this thesis statement again. Rephrase the statement, everyone. Hurry up.
Ma'am,
Yes. Repeat the
okay.
question. I'm
Uh,
saying that this is occurring
ma'am,
due to normalization of violent and inappropriate behavior on social media in every nation. Can you rephrase the statement?
ma'am, the widespread acceptance of violent and inappropriate behavior on social media across the globe is contributing to this issue or
Excellent,
this
but
social.
you're repeating inappropriate behavior on social media. You're repeating the words. मैं एक word कहती हूँ कि repeat करना गुनाह कबीरा है ऐसे में तो ऐसे में words repeat नहीं किए जाते. What just give it another try. You are so close. Again, alarming situations reveals that the crime rates are increasing among the youngsters are escalating because of not the rephrasement, just the thesis statement.
Social media's global tolerance of aggressive and offensive content is fueling up this problem.
Excellent. This is, you can say, aggressive and improper behavior is becoming increasingly accepted on social media across all the countries. And as well as you can write how the internet or a global network is firing up the situation or is putting the petrol on this situation. Okay. So again, let me tell you again what you have done. Now you are correct. Again, I want to wind this up as quickly as possible so we can cover everything. So first, we have done introduction. Introduction, you have to do three things. First, you have to rephrase the statement, then you have to do thesis, and then you have to do outline. Again, thesis and outline depends on the question that is being asked. If it's advantages, disadvantages, so thesis would be advantages, outline would be disadvantages. If it's advantages outweigh the disadvantages, then of course advantages, then the disadvantages, but in lower quantity. If it's about do you agree or disagree one, then you have to first write your reasons and then you have to explain that do you agree or not. So again, it depends on the statement. First, you have to write the, in body paragraph 1, first you have to write topic, cohesive revise, then topic sentence. Good, Mr. Hamza, again, good, Alishba, good, Talha. And you have to write topic sentence. After topic sentence, you have to, again, I'm giving space because when I do enter, it goes to up. You have to write why and how. First, you have to write why. Why do you think this is happening? अब आपने बात लिख दी. I will be a little bilingual today. Why start with cohesive device? Excellent question. Well, cohesive means you're gluing something together. When you are done with introduction paragraph, you will start with your body paragraph. So means you will stop your introduction and from the next line, you will start your like body paragraph. You will use the top cohesive device in front of the body paragraph to add coherence and cohesion to your essay. Right? Coherence and cohesion. That is one of the most categories that we examiners check if there is this present or no. If your ideas are so coherent, then you don't have to use cohesive devices, but usually your ideas are not, so you have to use a cohesive device. Okay, topic sentence, cohesive device, topic sentence, then you have to explain why and how. Why social media is including this toxic behavior and offensive content worldwide. Why? And how is this happening? First, you have to write an explanation of that. And to end your essay, you have to either add a report or an example or a survey. Again, this report, example, or a survey, this comes from the knowledge and your journalology. Case study, yes, you can say it comes from your knowledge about the things. So this is body paragraph 1, right? And then the body paragraph 2 is quite similar to body paragraph 1. You will again start with the cohesive device, because first, in the first body paragraph 1, first you have written the introduction. Then in the first body paragraph 1, you have explained the causes only. In the next body paragraph, you will explain the solutions, right? So you will start with cohesive device, topic sentence, and the topic sentence would be the rephrasement of the outline. नहीं समझ आएगा तो please tell me, because again I am explaining this because writing is really important and I need to cover everything. Then you have to explain that why and its how as well. Why and how, and then you have to write either example, report, or example or report or survey. Again, if you're going for CSS and PMS, your journal knowledge should be strong enough so you can go provide good examples. But if you're going for a university level or MS level, you can include a journalized version of an example. That would be quite all right. And the last would be concluding paragraph. And in concluding paragraph, you have to start with a concluding device, that is to, in a nutshell, to wrap up, to sum up. You will use those kind of cohesive devices and you will just summarize the whole essay. That's it. Just summarize it, the whole essay. Okay, now let's come up to it again. And now let me show you how to do it. Okay. First, you have to write introduction. What did I do? First, I rephrased the statement. I wrote, across the globe, illegal acts among the youth are rising every day. Then I wrote my thesis that it is occurring due to normalization of violent and inappropriate behavior on social media in every nation. Then I added my solution. However, this can be reduced by educating and spreading awareness. Then what did I do? I will start with to commence with, and I will take someone's, wait, yes, I will take this. To commence with, usual danger and unethical actions of social media are adding fuel to this problem worldwide. As tenses in report have importance, what type of tense are you using? Are you talking about? Yes, they do then. Then you will write as the explain. Why do you think that social media is spreading this? As the youth, or as the youth are moving towards generalization, or you can say as many people, you can write whatever you want according to your knowledge. I will write what I have. As the government, or as the leaders, or as the youth, or as the social media users wants everyone to are making everyone towards this illegal acts because they want to control the system, or whatever the reason is, then you have to explain the whole thing, right? Though I don't think that it is done by government. I think this is a something related to America and their way of toxicating the whole thing, or their way making everyone run in a rat race. But try to avoid these kind of things in if you're going for a PMS or a CSS exam, because not even though if you're in Pakistan or a Muslim, don't write something against white colors. I will be as simple as possible. Don't write it because just don't write it, okay? I don't like to explain. But whatever the reason that you explain that unethical behavior is being spread on social media, why do you think that is the reason? Then you have to explain your statement. Whatever you have written, you have to explain it. Then how is this happening? Then how you can easily explain by saying that